Alright, kiddos, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. We're going to get into rocks, minerals, all sorts of fun things that you can throw at your friends. Just don't swallow them, okay? Yes, I had a student do that once in class. I couldn't believe a 10th grader swallowed a rock. Alright, that was an interesting report to write. Let's see here. Any admin watching, this is the standard that we are addressing. We're actually addressing two next generation science standards here. So again, minerals, rocks, and all sorts of neat things that you can throw at your friends or pawn for money. Yes, I will teach you some ways that you can make some money off of this stuff as well, because I know not all of you are interested in the scientific aspect, but usually if I tell you guys how you can make some money off of it, all of a sudden you start paying attention. You're not living in nomophobia land. Alright, you should have answered these questions already as a group or solo. If you haven't done so already, make sure you write your name on that paper and turn it into the box. That allows me to give you some fudge points. So what is a mineral? You guys probably remember this from middle school. Mineral is simply a naturally occurring inorganic solid that has a crystal structure and a definite chemical composition. So all rocks are made of minerals, multiple minerals, and usually some other material, but minerals are not made of rocks. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So that is what a mineral is. Properties of minerals. Think of when we talked about the serial killers in class, how they were identified. Some of them were caught by their DNA. Green River Killer, Golden State Killer, a lot of them DNA plays a part, in a lot of criminal cases. Well, this is essentially like the DNA of a mineral. All of these characteristics help you nail down exactly what mineral you have. Alright, minerals mined in Nevada. There is actually a lot of minerals that are mined here. Remember, we are in fact the silver state, but you have all of these other minerals as well. If you guys look out towards Red Rock Canyon, if you go around behind Blue Diamond Hill, there is a big gypsum mine right there. Okay? Minerals, not only are they important for a lot of things in our industry, they're also important for your health. Alright? Obviously, you wouldn't want to go out and pick up some minerals that you just mined and swallow them, but you do get a lot of minerals out of your nutrition. So when a lot of you like to say, when are we ever going to use this? Well, your body is actually using a lot of it right now because your body depends on a lot of minerals for its health. Okay? Rocks. Again, rocks are made up of minerals, but there are three types of rocks that we're going to discuss. Again, a lot of this is going to be kind of review for you guys, so I'll go through it fast. If you need to, you can go back and review this video as needed. So rock, what is a rock? Solid earth materials formed from a mixture of minerals, sometimes other materials as well. What are the three types of rocks? You guys know igneous rock, sedimentary, and metamorphic. So main thing to remember, igneous rocks, those are made pretty much from molten rock, volcanoes. Sedimentary, that's a lot of the rock that you're going to see around here. I mean, you're going to see igneous rock too, but sedimentary, that's when you see the layers. Think of like the layers of a cake. And then metamorphic rock, that is rock that has been changed due to heat and pressure. Okay? So how are igneous rocks formed? Think of Hawaii, think of the big shield volcanoes there, that is all igneous rock. And if you look out towards the McCullough Range here in Las Vegas, you will see a lot of igneous rock out there as well. Alright, so igneous rocks classified by origin, texture, and mineral composition. There's some examples of igneous rock if you would like to stop this and read them all. Otherwise, I'm not going to read them to you because you guys can all read just fine on your own. What are sedimentary rocks made from? Well, remember, sedimentary rocks, that is your layers of rock. Again, think of like this at Red Rock Canyon, where you see different layers, just like the layers of a cake. Usually, think of, since Nevada used to be under an inland sea, you have sedimentary rocks made of rocks and pieces of rocks and organisms. All right, that is limestone. Limestone is made of little sea critters that all got compacted into different layers. There's evidence of that all around here in Las Vegas. What else? So how are sedimentary rocks formed? Again, as it says right here, just little pieces of rocks or living things. They erode, they move along, they get compacted and cemented together, and over millions of years, they form into a solid layer. So you have one layer on top of another layer on top of another layer. And that is a great way to track the history of the Earth through sedimentary layers. All right. There are some examples of sedimentary rock if you are interested in that. Coal is a big one that you should pay attention to because a lot of industry depends on coal. Limestone as well. What else? Let's see. Metamorphic rocks. These are ones most people usually get confused on, but think of it as a rock that has already been created, whether it was sedimentary or igneous, and then it gets changed due to heat and pressure. So maybe this rock was already igneous or sedimentary, and it gets changed due to heat or pressure. All right. So classifying metamorphic rocks. Again, we're not going to get too detailed into this. If you decide to go into geology or any other type of physical science, you will need to learn more about this. This is particularly good information if you want to go out and look for gold or silver or any other elements. This helps you kind of narrow down where you need to look. All right. The rock cycle, this is something that we're going to go through a little bit here. You guys are going to make a drawing of it today. I will show you specifically what to draw. The reason I have you do that is because although you could just take a snipping photo of it and paste it in there, you don't learn anything that way. You learn it by doing it, okay? So if you sit there, you have to pay attention to it, draw it, label it. You know, maybe you're not going to remember it forever, but it helps cement it in your mind a little bit better, all right? So think of it this way. When the rock is created by magma, it is igneous rock. Remember, it is that molten lava that comes out. So it is created here. It is igneous rock. Then due to rain, wind, all sorts of other things, that igneous rock is worn down. It travels down into, say, the ocean or a river, somewhere like that. Becomes sedimentary rock. Those little particles get cemented together over time. As they get buried, they get compacted. They get pushed underground. As they get pushed underground further over millions of years, due to heat and pressure underground, they get transformed into metamorphic rock, and then they get slowly pushed into the magma chamber and melted and ejected again. So this is kind of how the Earth recycles rock. Okay, so how are rocks naturally recycled by the Earth? Again, we just went through that. This right here is specifically what I want you guys to draw. So make sure that you pause this video here at the 8:10-ish mark. This is what I want you to draw. All right, so get a piece of paper right now, pause this video, and draw this. This is going to be your sketch that you are going to take a picture of. You can color it if you want to. And you are going to insert it right here into your assignment for today. All right, so that is your sketch that you will draw of the rock cycle. Again, I know this is something you guys have gone over a lot in the past, and that's why I'm not spending a lot of time on it, but I'm still making sure we hit this learning standard to reinforce it, okay? Now we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to apply some of this to your modern, everyday world applications. For instance, what is the current price of gold and silver? So is silver and gold particular, we'll just focus on gold. Is it an element or is it a mineral? What do you guys think? Well, it is actually both. All right. If you had, and so here's my question for you. If you had bought 10 ounces of gold in 2005, I'm using that year because that is the year a lot of you were born. How much would it be worth today? Say your parent and or guardian would have bought you 10 ounces of gold. And let's see. All right, so this is the current price. If you go to this website, JM Bullion, gold right now is about $1,875 per troy ounce. Now, in 2005, it was worth about $426.80 an ounce. So say your parent and or guardian bought you 10 ounces of gold back then. Let's do the math on that. I know you guys are like, math, It's okay, you'll live. This is very simple. Alright, so 426.80 times 10. Now, this is an easy one because obviously it's times 10. We're just going to add a 0, so you get $4,268. Okay, that's how much your parent and or guardian bought your 10 ounces of gold for back in 2005. Now, that's $42.68. I have it written down right here just in case I need it for reference. How much is it worth today? $1,875. Luckily, that's a nice even number. 1875.00 times 10. You guys already know the answer. I know that because you're smarter than I am. $18,750. So we are going to take our $18,750 worth of gold that your parent and or guardian bought you back in 2005. We're going to subtract the initial price, 400. Oh, excuse me there. We're going to say 4268, right? Okay, 4268.0, and you would receive a payout of $14,482. Granted, whoever you sell it to, I'm sure they're going to take some fees, this and that, but that's not really a bad chunk of change. So, let's see, 2005, that was 16 years ago. So over the course of 16 years, if you had spent the initial investment amount of $4,268, you could have made $14,482 by now. Again, not a bad chunk of change. So anyway, that is a little monetary value for you on gold. All right, next thing. Although rocks may not be the most exciting thing to you, how are two ways rocks can benefit you in your daily life? Well, one, you can make money with rocks and minerals. All right. So this is a current geode. A geode is a specific type of rock that you can find out in the wilderness. Yes, you can find them here in Nevada. As you can see, this one was found here in Nevada. So you can go out rock hunting in the desert and find geodes like this. This one is for sale on eBay for $56.95. This one is a bit more expensive. This one is on sale for $70,000. So yes, you can in fact make a lot of money selling rocks that you find in the desert if you know what to look for, and you can sell them on eBay. Yes, people do buy rocks on eBay. So yes, some of the stuff that you learn in here in geoscience class can actually help you make some money. I know, you're going to have to put some work into it, but you can do it, okay? Next thing, another way to make money by minerals, this time not so much by rocks, but specifically by minerals, is to buy land with mineral rights. Okay? So this is something that those of you who want to go into real estate, you need to learn about this. All right? This is going to be a big thing, especially coming up in the future where land is getting more expensive. So mineral rights, for instance, this is a story about Wyoming wanting to buy some land in Utah that had a lot of minerals. Mineral rights and real estate, I will put a video down there in case you guys want to learn about that. But basically, what are mineral rights? Mineral rights are legal rights to or ownership to the minerals below the surface of real estate, which can include coal, oil, natural gas, metals, and more. Air rights, water rights, those are not included in mineral rights. Again, any of you that are going to go into real estate, I know I have a lot of you that are telling me you are interested in that. You need to learn about mineral rights, okay? That is something very valuable for you to learn about for your future career in real estate, or if you just want to buy land or buy a house, okay? Learn about mineral rights. That is something you make money off of. It is something you need to know about. All right, last thing. Oh my gosh, did I just totally throw myself off the screen there? Oh well, so be it. So what is an easy way to protect yourself here while walking in Las Vegas? Well, guess what? You can do this if needed. Okay, so I know you guys are like, what the heck, dude? They're throwing rocks at each other. That's right. If you are walking home here in Las Vegas, say you are a lady, you are walking home from school here in Las Vegas, and some strange car starts following you, and you start getting scared, well, what do? This is the street that heads to Rhodes Ranch. Well, guess what? You pick up a couple of these big freaking rocks right here, okay? Now, I know you guys are probably like, what the heck, dude? I'm having my science teacher telling me to pick up rocks to defend myself. Yes, I am. A rock is a cheap and easy way that you can defend yourself, okay? Get a couple of rocks if a car starts following you. If somebody gets out of the car, turn around, chuck one rock at them, and then use the other one in your hand if you need to slam the rock into their head if they start attacking you, okay? So again, I know that's a little strange, but guess what? It works, all right? So that is the last thing that I am going to go over with you guys. What I need you to do for today, go to the assignments tab and complete the following assignment with 5 parts. I have crying there because I know I'm going to have a few of you that are going to complain about some first world problems. As a line cook, I worked with it. PTs used to say to the rest of us when we would get busy, cry, okay? Just go and do the assignment. You will be fine. If you have any questions, let me know, and have a good day.